Hello and welcome. I want you to pause for a moment and think about the last time you truly slept through the entire night. I mean deep, restorative, uninterrupted sleep. For many of us, especially as we move past 50, that feeling seems like a distant memory. Instead, the reality is a frustrating pattern. You wake up at 2 in the morning, then again at 4, with that all-too-familiar, urgent call from your body. You find yourself standing in the dark, feeling like your bladder is never quite empty. And when you get back to bed, your mind is racing, and falling back asleep feels impossible. The next morning, you're tired, you're irritable, and that lack of deep sleep begins to sap your energy, your focus, and your overall vitality. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know you are not alone. This is one of the most common complaints men share as they age. But here is the good news. While this is common, it is not a life sentence. It is not something you simply have to accept as a normal part of getting older. Nature provides powerful, simple, and effective tools to support our bodies. And today, I am going to share with you a simple, natural recipe. A wellness ritual, really. It's a juice made from 3 specific, powerful ingredients that, when combined, can help support your prostatehealth.com inflammation and finally help you get that deep, restful sleep you deserve. This isn't a magic potion, but it is a powerful strategy, and it's one you can start today. Before we get to the recipe, it's important to understand what is often happening in the body. We are talking about the prostate, a small walnut-sized gland that is a key part of the male reproductive system. As we age, for many men, this gland can naturally begin to enlarge. This is a condition often known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Think of your urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body, passing directly through the center of this gland. When the prostate enlarges, it gently squeezes that tube. This is why you experience those frustrating symptoms, a stream that isn't as strong as it used to be. That feeling of not being able to fully empty your bladder, and, of course, the constant nighttime interruptions. The key word here is benign. This is not cancer. It is a natural process of inflammation and growth. But the key is also in that word, inflammation. If we can naturally and gently support the body in reducing that inflammation, we can often find incredible relief. And that is exactly where this simple, 3-ingredient elixir comes in. This isn't just a random assortment of fruits. Each ingredient has been chosen for its specific properties that are uniquely beneficial for men's health. Our first ingredient, and the base of our elixir, is watermelon. When you think of watermelon, you probably think of a refreshing summer treat. But this fruit is a nutritional powerhouse. Its beautiful red color comes from one of the most powerful antioxidants on the planet, lycopene. Lycopene is a phytonutrient that has been studied extensively for its role in supporting health. It is what's known as a free radical scavenger. Think of free radicals as tiny, unstable molecules in your body that cause stress and damage to your cells. This is what we call oxidative stress. Lycopene helps to neutralize them. What makes lycopene so special for us is that it seems to have a particular affinity for the prostate. Research has suggested that a diet rich in lycopene can play a significant role in supporting prostate health and reducing the risk of issues. It directly helps to calm that oxidative stress within the prostate gland itself. But watermelon's magic doesn't stop there. It is also one of the richest natural sources of an amino acid called citrulline. Your body converts citrulline into another amino acid, arginine, which in turn creates nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is famous for being a vasodilator, which is a scientific way of saying it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels. Why does this matter? Better blood flow? When your blood vessels are relaxed, your circulation improves. This doesn't just support cardiovascular health. It supports the health of every single system in your body, including the urinary tract. Improved blood flow can help ease the symptoms associated with BPH. And as a significant side benefit, Improving nitric oxide and blood flow is one of the single best things you can do to support your sexual performance and vitality. Now, a crucial tip when using watermelon for this purpose: do not just use the red flesh. Most of the citrulline is actually concentrated in the white rind, and the seeds, they're also packed with minerals, including zinc. So, for this recipe, we want to use the entire package. A slice of watermelon, red flesh, white rind, and seeds all go straight into the blender. Our second ingredient is the one I consider the most important. It is the true mineral powerhouse for men: pumpkin seeds. If there is one food that every man over 50 should have in his kitchen, it's this. Pumpkin seeds have been used for centuries, particularly in places like Germany and Austria, as a natural folk remedy for urinary and prostate health. The reason is simple: zinc. Pumpkin seeds are one of the most potent natural sources of zinc. Zinc is, without question, the most important mineral for male health. In fact, the prostate gland contains the highest concentration of zinc of any soft tissue in the body. Your body needs zinc for the prostate to function correctly. Studies have shown a strong link between zinc deficiency and prostate problems. Men with BPH or other prostate issues are very often found to have significantly lower levels of zinc in their bodies. Zinc plays a critical role in regulating inflammation. It's also essential for over 300 different enzymatic functions in your body, including, very importantly, the production of testosterone. So, when we add pumpkin seeds to this juice, we are giving our body the exact essential mineral it needs to maintain prostate health, balance hormones, and fight inflammation at its source. For this recipe, raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds are best. If they are shelled, that is perfectly fine. A small handful is all you need to unlock this incredible benefit. Our third and final ingredient is the catalyst that brings it all together: lemon. The humble lemon does two very important jobs in this elixir. First, despite its acidic taste, lemon juice has an alkalizing effect on the body once it's metabolized. In our modern lifestyles, we are often in a state of low-grade, chronic acidosis and inflammation, driven by stress, processed foods, and lack of sleep. Lemon helps to gently counteract this, creating a more balanced internal environment where inflammation has a harder time taking hold. Second, and perhaps more importantly, lemon is packed with vitamin C. Vitamin C is more than just an immune booster. It is a powerful antioxidant in its own right, protecting your cells from damage. But in this juice, it plays the role of a team captain. Vitamin C has been shown to dramatically increase the body's ability to absorb the other nutrients. It enhances the bioavailability of the lycopene from the watermelon and the zinc from the pumpkin seeds. It acts as a catalyst, unlocking the full potential of the other two ingredients and ensuring your body can take in and use every last drop of goodness. So, let's build this. It couldn't be simpler, and this is what makes it such a powerful habit. The ritual is best performed in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. This allows for maximum absorption, with nothing else in your digestive system to compete with these powerful nutrients. You will take one large slice or cup of watermelon, including the white rind and the seeds. One small handful, about a tablespoon or two, of raw, unshelled pumpkin seeds. The juice of half a lemon. A small splash of water, just enough to help it blend. You add all of this to your blender and blend it until it is smooth. That's it. There is one critical step. You must drink it immediately. This is not something you make the night before. This is not something you make in a large batch and store in the refrigerator. The moment you blend these ingredients, the vitamins, antioxidants, and living enzymes begin to oxidize and degrade when exposed to light and air. To get the full, potent effect, you must drink it fresh, within minutes of making it. Now, I want to be very clear about our expectations. This is a wellness strategy, not a miracle cure. It is a way to support your body's natural healing processes. So, what can you expect? Everyone is different. But many men who make this a consistent daily habit report the first changes within about 2 weeks. It often starts subtlety. You might just realize, I only woke up once last night. After 3 to 4 weeks, you may notice a stronger, more consistent stream and that feeling of emptiness returning. The full anti-inflammatory effects build over time. This is about consistency. Giving this simple ritual 1 month of your time is giving your body a chance to respond, to heal, and to rebalance. It is also vital to say what this is not. This is a strategy for supporting the symptoms of benign, age-related prostate enlargement and for promoting overall prevention. It is not a treatment for prostate cancer. If you have serious symptoms, if you have pain, or if you have any concerns at all, you must speak with your doctor. This ritual is a partner to, not a replacement for, responsible medical care. At this point, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but why not just take a pill? Why not just buy some lycopene or a zinc supplement? That is a fair question. And my answer is about synergy. Your body is infinitely complex. It was not designed to process isolated, synthetic chemicals in a lab. It was designed to process whole foods. When you drink this juice, you are not just getting lycopene. You are getting the lycopene with the citrulline, the fiber, the water, and the other phytonutrients from the watermelon. You are not just getting zinc. You are getting it with the healthy fats, the magnesium, and the other minerals in the pumpkin seed. This is the entourage effect of food. The ingredients work together, in synergy, in a way that science is only beginning to understand. The body recognizes real food. It knows how to absorb it, how to use it, and how to get the maximum benefit from it. Plus, it's more affordable, and it's hydrating. You are starting your day by flushing your system with pure, nutrient-dense hydration. This simple juice is a habit, and it's the foundation for other good habits. Because this juice is powerful, but it becomes even more powerful when you also start to remove the things that are causing the inflammation in the first place. Think of it as putting out the fire while you rebuild the house. What are those inflammatory triggers? You probably already know. Excess processed foods, especially those with refined sugars. Too much red meat, especially processed meats. Excessive alcohol, which can irritate the bladder and dehydrate the body. And a sedentary lifestyle. Movement is life. Simple movement, like a 30-minute walk each day, helps improve circulation and reduce the inflammation that is at the root of so many of our issues. So, I invite you to try this, not as a chore, but as an act of self-care. As a simple 5-minute decision you make for yourself each morning to reclaim your health, your vitality, and your sleep. Imagine what it will feel like to sleep through the night again, to wake up feeling rested, clear-headed, and energized. To move through your day without that constant, annoying distraction. That is the power of turning to natural, simple habits. You have the power to support your body. It all starts with one simple, powerful elixir. Thank you for joining me.